Chapter 1. The Beginning. Age before Golden Order. Before the Erd Tree cast its golden glow across the lands between, before Marika's name was ever spoken, there was only life, wild and unbound. The world was young then. Too young for rules, too young for order. It breathed and shifted like a great beast in its sleep. Forests rose and fell in the span of a lifetime. Rivers carved new paths overnight. Creatures were born not from lineage or logic, but from the raw, swirling force that pulsed beneath the earth. This force was called the Crucible. It was not a tree then, nor a symbol of grace. It was a churning mass of primordial life, a storm of creation that knew no restraint. From it came beings with horns like stags, wings like serpents, scales like dragons. Nothing was fixed. Nothing was final. Life simply was, and it spilled over in every direction. In those days, the ancient dragons ruled the skies. Their wings blotted out the sun, and their thunderous roars shaped the storms. They were not gods, but they were the closest thing the world had. Immortal not by blessing, but by sheer unyielding might. They perched upon mountaintops like living monuments, watching the chaos below with ancient, unblinking eyes. Yet even then, the world was not alone. Beyond the stars, unseen forces stirred, outer gods, whispering their desires into the cracks of creation. The frenzied flame murmured of madness and dissolution. The scarlet rot seeped into forgotten corners, blooming in secret. The formless mother reached out with blood-soaked hands, seeking vessels for her hunger. Their influence was subtle, like distant storms on the horizon. But they were there, waiting. And through it all, one truth defined this age. Death had no dominion. Creatures could fall, but their souls did not pass on. They lingered, reshaped, reformed. Nothing truly ended. Nothing was ever lost. The world was a great cauldron of life, boiling endlessly, never cooling. It was beautiful in its way, terrible in another, and somewhere in the vastness of the cosmos, a distant power, the greater will, took notice. It gazed upon this wild, untamed land and saw potential, a place ripe for shaping, a world that could be molded into something grand, something ordered, something eternal. The lands between did not yet know it, but its age of innocence, its age of chaos was drawing to a close. A new force was coming, a force that would bring law and death and destiny, a force that would change everything. To be continued.